Hey there, this is Ruth Hartunian Ellenbaugh, otherwise known as Ravings and Cravings, coming to you today from my dining room table in Willimantic, Connecticut. Pleasure to be with you. Shout out to Tony's Pizza and to Elm Discount Package Store for sponsoring this program. Also, you can find me on Facebook, Ravings and Cravings. On Instagram, I'm Crave Eat Love. And I know, wherever there's food, I'll probably be there somewhere. Just look around, all right? So I'm here today with Amy Birdsall. Thank you for coming to my house today.
Thank you for having me.
Anybody who shows up at my door with all the things she showed up with is coming in, no matter who you are. I don't care what your name is. But Amy Birdsall is the owner of Amy's Cakery, which is located at 21A Furnace Street in Danielson, Connecticut. So she's going to tell us all about her goodies today.
Yes. So you want me to show you what I brought?
Yes,
you today?
and you can just hold it right up to the camera. Okay. So for people who are in Radio Land, you're not going to be able to see things. So we're going to try to describe what she brought. And I should probably. Oh yeah, you have your own sporks, so I don't need a fork.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're ready
pink, because that's my theme, obviously.
Everything is pink. Even her chef jacket is pink. I'm like, I don't know if I've ever seen one of those. I really like that. Amazon has everything. All right, tell us all the things you brought with you.
Amazon is not affiliated with any of
this. It is not affiliated. But this, Amy's going to show you all the things and tell you all the things that she brought because she has a really broad array of items to offer to people. I'm amazed that she can make all these things. So go ahead.
So we have a lot of things like this. This is a mini cake tin. We bake it, decorate it, and serve it all in one. This is a lemon blueberry cake with my homemade buttercream on top and fresh blueberries.
Yeah, you know, I'm a buttercream freak, so
okay, well,
I can't wait to try that. I will.
And then this is a a key lime square.
Ooh.
So homemade with homemade whipped cream on top, fresh.
Wowie wow.
This is a loaded carrot cake cupcake with cream cheese frosting. So loaded means that I put coconut, raisins, walnuts, and pineapple in it.
Well, I mean, that's the way carrot cake should be made, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I know that some people don't like all that other stuff in there.
Yeah, we can omit it for different different allergens and stuff like that, or preferences. And this is a Bruce cake slice. It is 6 layers of chocolate cake with thin layers of ganache. Just think of, the Matilda.
Okay, so I'm going to open this up because you can't really see it. So I want people to be able to see the layers. So I'm going to hold this closer. You guys, look at all those layers. That's the way a cake should be. There should be frosting on every layer. And of course, you can't see this, but she just passed me a fork. Does that mean I should try this right now? Should I just do it right off the cuff?
I think you should do it, yeah.
Because
you want me to chant Bruce?
Bruce, you can do it. As I open up my little sporky pink fork here. Which end should I start at even? I don't even know.
You want the extra chocolate? I go for that.
I go for that. So you said this cold. So you said this is ganache?
Yep. Layers of ganache and chocolate cake.
Oh. Wow. That's like eating like a candy bar almost. Oh.
You can eat it cold, or you can let it warm up to room temp. It's just cold today.
Wow, Amy. That's amazing. You did a great job on that.
Thank you.
I mean, as much as I love cake, this is so rich. I don't even know if I could eat the whole piece. So is this like is this size of a piece? Is this like one serving? Is this how you sell it?
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, that's really a generous portion.
Oh, yeah.
That's melt in your mouth goodness. And I'm just waiting for the after effect of after you eat chocolate, and you can taste the liqueur kind of stuff in the back of your throat and on your tongue. I'm looking at my spoon, and Amy's going to tell you about more of the things she brought. So you go ahead.
All right. So we'll go right over to these. So this is a 4-pack.
Open them up.
Oh, open them up.
Yeah. Because we want people to see this. These are, I've never seen something so beautiful.
So this is how we sell them. These are cinnamon buns. There is a maple bacon and a vanilla caramel.
Vanilla caramel. Excuse me. How'd you come up with that idea?
I don't know. I just come up with things without thinking sometimes.
Without thinking.
Yeah.
You have a pile of bacon on these babies. That is generous looking, and I mean, I do want to try something here, but I mean,
you don't have to.
Well, I mean, I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want you to go home and say, oh, she was a real loser because she didn't even try anything. So I'm trying to figure out, are they like at least 4 inches around?
Yep, so these are pretty much large cinnamon buns.
There, so if you like cinnamon buns, these are the ones you want to get if you want to share it with somebody. Do you have a favorite? Like, which one do you like best?
It depends on if I wanted to go sweet and savory or just sweet.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go savory. I'm gonna go for the bacon. I'm gonna just try a little piece here. And while I'm doing this, because I don't want you to lose time here, I want you to tell people about all your other stuff. So feel free to take them out of the box and show people. Because we're going to talk more about your story, but we want people to see what you have.
All right. So while she's doing that, I also brought her some cake pops. And these are how our cookies are packaged, individually wrapped. There's a snickerdoodle and a chocolate chip. And this week I had frosting shooters. So if you just want a little bit of sweetness, these are only $1. They come with your
I love that
spork.
idea. I so love that idea because I love frosting.
And we do giant chocolate covered marshmallows. This one's a s'mores, and this is a strawberry crunch.
Wow. Now this, I'm trying the maple bacon. Like I make cinnamon rolls too, and my complaint is usually that people overbake them, and then they're dry on the inside, and it's so sad. But yours are so nice and moist on the inside.
Oh yeah,
these are perfect. Ah, some local breakfast places should be offering these kind of things. I would go for this. That is so nice and moist. It's nice and juicy. She has lots of glaze on top. There's probably a good 3 slices of bacon.
There's a lot of bacon, yeah. We don't skimp.
I'm going to put this aside so you can go on and tell us more things.
All right, we have a couple more. Some chocolate cake pops in this one. This is like the chocolate box. This is also how our brownies come. So I have a traditional fudge brownie for you and a peanut butter brownie. And then we have my specialty chocolate covered pretzels. These are caramel wrapped. There's milk chocolate and dark chocolate.
Caramel wrapped. How do you?
We roll out a tube of caramel, wrap it around the pretzel, and then dip it in chocolate.
Wow.
And then these are my stuffed pretzels. This one's a peanut butter stuffed, and this is a fudge stuffed. So this one has ganache in the middle. This one has peanut butter in the middle, and then we have some chocolate chips on top, and then some Butterfinger pieces on top of those.
So this is kind of like a sampling of a lot of all the things that you can make.
Yep.
So tell me why. Okay, so I made cake pops for my son's wedding last month. I've never made them before. I will likely never make them again. And you're laughing because you know why.
Yes.
And why would you say why do you make cake pops, Amy?
I make cake pops because after 15 years of doing them, I've perfected the process.
The process is painful.
It is.
I mean, may I ask how much is one cake pop?
$2.
Oh, and I would charge $5.
Well, these
for all that work that.
Well, these are basic ones that just go into the shop. I do specialty ones for orders and stuff. Those go up a little bit more.
Mine were very basic for the wedding because I've never made them before. But for the time and the effort that it takes to put into all these things,
I'm a fast worker, so I can
$2. That's all.
Yeah, just for a basic one.
That's amazing.
You come into the shop and you want a cake pop, some frosting shooters, and some pretzels. I mean, you're good to go.
Well, I would be good to go, that's for sure. So tell us, after you've tempted us with all these good things, where we find you, how we can order things, where you are on social media.
Okay, so we are located at 21A Furnace Street in Danielson. It's the historical railroad building. We are in the basement. Love
that building.
It's so pretty.
It is.
But our colors on the inside are a little bit different than the outside. You come in and you get pinkified, but
on the outside it's like gold or yellowish or something.
Yeah. But it's okay. It matches.
Yeah.
We are active on Facebook, Instagram, and we have a website as well.
All right, and how can people excuse me, I have a little bit of something. Anyway, how do people order your product? Like, let's say I would like to get some of your, do you have to order cinnamon rolls? Do you have to pre-order or something like that? How do you work on that?
Not typically. So every Wednesday I post our menu for the week on social media.
Oh, okay.
I have a rotating menu. Every week we have sandwiches, grab and go.
You can have real food.
Yep. We make them fresh every morning. We get some bread sometimes from another bakery up in Putnam, so we support local as well. So on Wednesdays, you'll see the variety of items that we have for the week. And if I'm doing cinnamon buns, which tends to be a Sunday thing, it'll be on there, and it's going to be first come, first serve. Usually they're sold out by like 10:30. We open at 9, and people start coming right on in, and they're still warm.
And I bet you have some fans who are there like
religiously.
Clockwork, right?
Yes.
They are there, and they're going to be there, right?
Yes.
That's amazing. Well, I can understand why. So talk about the loyalty program that you have for people. Let's talk about your people that come in frequently. What do they get?
Yes. So we just started a loyalty program with our grand opening last week, and it's called our Passport to Sweet Rewards. And we have this little scanner that you scan the barcode, you enroll in it. You get 2 stamps when you first sign up. When you get to 6, you get a free cookie or brownie of your choice.
Oh, that's great. And then you can start all over again? Mm-hmm. That's a good deal. Mm-hmm. So, so in order to sign up for your loyalty program, do you have to like come into the storefront? Can you do that on? How do you do that?
Right now you do have to come in. We're working on getting it to access online through our website and stuff like that.
And talk about some of the other products that you make, because you're not just all about all these things that you already brought. You do some other things. You're a very talented woman.
Oh, thank you.
You are.
Yes, I call myself a self-made pastry chef because I work with more than just cakes or cupcakes. I do a large variety of stuff.
Yeah. So what else do you do?
So I do a lot of wedding desserts. It can be anywhere from a big cake to small cakes and cupcakes, or an assortment of mini pastries. And I also do a custom cannoli service for a wedding, where I come to the wedding around, party time on the dance floor around 9, and I walk around with a tray of empty shells and cannoli filling and additional toppings, and walk around and serve the guests fresh cannolis.
Wow, that's an awesome idea. I guess you could do that anywhere. I mean, and not just at a wedding, right?
Yeah.
That would be a fun thing to do. That's for sure.
It's interactive. It's fun. It leaves the guests talking about it. I have numerous reviews and people that have, said that their guests are still talking about it, and I love it.
So what are the things trending as far as weddings now? What are the flavors? What are the things that people are doing? Do you see a certain trend, or are things just all over the place?
Things are all over the place right now. I mean, it used to be, the big showstopper cake.
Yeah.
A lot of people are doing a small cutting cake now with mini pastries or cupcakes for the guests. It really all depends on the couple's preference on what they want. So there's no right, there's no wrong. If they want just a little bit of a cake for themselves, but they want to have, a centerpiece cake, we can do part dummy cake layers, so that way you can get the wow factor and the visual for it, and then they don't have to have the additional servings, and they have all the other desserts around.
So are you using fondant for the dummies, or what do you do for the dummies?
Usually just frosting. There's not a lot of fondant covered stuff anymore, unless the customer really requests it, but my style has always been buttercream with small fondant accents if the design needs it.
It needs it. Oh, so which thing has buttercream on it? I have to try.
Oh, so these are the buttercream shooters.
And what flavors are they?
Just vanilla or chocolate, and then this is the lemon blueberry with the buttercream on top.
I'm gonna go straight frosting.
Okay.
I always like these kind of things, so I smell before I eat. So that's good.
I won't look.
Nah, that's all right. So, is there a secret to your buttercream? Is this like a time honored?
It's my age-old recipe that I have perfected and people really enjoy. They tell me it's not too sweet, it's not too heavy, it's not gritty.
That's a real buttercream icing. Made with real butter.
There's only 3 ingredients in my buttercream: butter, powdered sugar, and vanilla.
That's how it should be. Wow, I'd like to get a whole flight of these.
Yeah.
So whatever flavors you have, that's really exquisite buttercream frosting.
And then this is just my chocolate buttercream, which I add ganache and cocoa powder to the vanilla recipe and adapt it.
Oh, do you want me to try it?
Sure.
I'll try it. I mean, but it's impolite to eat in front of people.
It's okay.
You don't mind?
No, I don't mind at all.
You want to grab one of your things? You probably have them all. Get a sip of your coffee.
Yeah, I will have a sip of my coffee, though. Thank you.
Oh, no, this one seems a little bit lighter than the other.
Because it does have the ganache and the cocoa powder in it. So I do mix it up a little bit more so it doesn't stay as quite as heavy, because the chocolate will sit if you don't have the air into it.
Mmm. Wow. That's like 9. That's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night when you're looking for a snack. I'd be like,
yeah, just a little bit. You need a bite or two, yeah.
That is amazing. That's excellent.
Thank you.
So talk about your background as far as baking and like what brought you to baking. Like why baking? Because I mean, I've worked for upscale catering companies and I've done some food things myself, and it's hard work.
It is.
Especially if you're from scratch. Bakery, and you don't like rip open a box type of thing and do that kind of thing. So why bakery? Why this?
Okay. Well, it all started when I was younger. My mom raised me on her own, and we always did cookies for Christmas gifts. Oh. We always made cookies. She made the fudge. Fudge is not my thing. I tried it once.
You really got to have a knack for that. I don't know. Maybe it's the recipe or what, but so she was good at the fudge.
Save a little frosting for later.
I have frosting on my face. Okay. Thank you. That's how you know someone's your real friend, when they tell you have food on your face. Okay.
Anyways, so yeah, it started when I was a kid, and my great aunt also made birthday cakes for all the grandkids and cousins and stuff, and I kind of got into doing that a little bit with her. But then when I was 14, I moved to Cape Cod with my dad, and I went to a technical high school, and I did culinary there, in which I pretty much just stayed in the bakery area. I did rotate into the couple other areas that they have, but not too much, and I stayed in the baking area, and that's just where I learned my basis. And
14, huh?
Yep, 14. I won the 3 years that I was there. I won every year. I won the cake decorating competition that they had on the Cape, and then I went back to Connecticut, and I started working at Mohegan Sun for a few years. And
what were you doing there?
Pastries.
So what kind of pastries are you pumping out at the casino? What were they serving?
Well, they had different like sections and stuff. Some people were on like production, like making the masses of things, and I rotated through a lot of things. I did some production, and then I was on some birthday cakes and special orders and stuff. There was one little retail shop that I ran for a little while with they had their own little menu type thing, and I ran that. So I did quite a few things for a few years.
What was your favorite? Did you have a favorite thing that you liked doing
there, or just in general?
In general.
In general, it's always been special occasion cakes, birthday cakes.
Those are your favorite?
Yeah.
Definitely not cake pops. I'm telling you.
You don't want to know about the very beginning of cake pops. That was a disaster.
Is that a story?
Yeah, my friend that works with me now, she helps me out, and she helped me start all of this with everything. And we did cake pops on the same road where the shop is located now. I lived down the road from there originally. We both lived across the street. And when cake pops first came out, there was like this cake pop pan where you would just bake the batter in it.
Oh, that's
and it like made like a ball.
Yeah.
And then you dip that in chocolate. But if you think about just cake with chocolate coating, it's kind of like, I want to spit out like sand almost. Like it was dry.
Yeah.
So that was our beginning phases of cake pop knowledge. Yeah. And then to go from that to this is quite the journey.
I did some research on cake pops, and I found a woman online, and her recipe was basically, and I know you wouldn't do this, but it was a box, and you add, I think, sour cream and some other wet ingredients and stuff like that. You bake the cake in a 9x13 pan at 325, so it's like 25 degrees lower than usual. And then when you take it, you underbake it a little bit. You take it out of the oven, put foil over it, and like cover it, and let it sweat for like a half hour or something like that. And then you flip the thing over and take those moist pieces and you put them back in your mixer and you mix it. But there's no frosting required to put in there.
Some people do different things.
I was looking for the easiest way out. Yeah. Okay. So, and I thought, I know people who know how to roll a meatball. I can't. One little tiny mold. I mean, I know it's the visual perfection.
That's not what I do.
Yeah. So I'm sure if you're pumping them out, you just can't do that.
Yeah, we just use like a cookie scoop, like a small portion scoop to do the dough. But I just bake. I make cake pop dough with no oil. So I make my basic cake mix my recipe that I do.
Yeah.
I use the eggs, the water, but no oil. And then I bake it lightly, like you said, because it just keeps that moisture a little bit more.
Yeah.
I let it cool. I usually bake it the day before, and then the next day I put it in my mixer, and I do use a touch of frosting just to pull it all together.
Yeah, yeah, you need it to do that. And it's nice because you could do the batter ahead of time. I froze it until later because it has so many steps. Plus, I'm a newbie, and I'm like, how do I know if I have my chocolate at the right temperature for dipping and stuff? No, I'm like, you know what? I only do these things for love. I will never do them again. And I think your cake pops are underpriced. You definitely should.
Well,
hike them up. That's my personal opinion.
It's for grab and go. When I do more specialty ones, like I have some soccer ball ones coming up this week. So the prices on those go up a little bit more for the special orders and stuff. I do that. Yeah. But for grab and go cake pops, I don't want to. I don't want to ruin anybody's, financial status. To get a cake pop.
That's kind of you. That's $2. So for grab and go, do you post like what you have available that day or that week somewhere so that people know what to expect when they come in?
Yep. So like I said, every Wednesday it'll be posted on our Facebook or and or our website now. So you'll see both of those menus available for when we open on Thursday. You'll see, like I said, the specialty sandwiches, the specialty cake tins, cookies, brownies that we have. But we always have staples like the cake pops, the chocolate chip cookies, the marshmallows, things like that. We always have staples of. But then our menu just rotates every week for different things. This week I'm going to have some ginger molasses cookies and some Black Forest cake tins.
That's you. I know that's kind of nice because I love ginger. I love molasses, and I'm sad that we always think of doing that in the fall or winter for some reason. You're ahead of your time. Let me tell you. So talk about your sandwiches. Like, what kind of sandwiches do you have to offer?
Last week I did a grilled chicken Caesar wrap and a BLT. I've done ones with this week I'm going to actually have a fresh baked croissant Italian sandwich. So it'll be a fresh baked croissant and then it'll have ham and pepperoni and salami, provolone, lettuce, tomato.
In a croissant. Ooh,
tuna salad, turkeys.
That's a great idea.
We offer gluten-free for
I was just going to ask you about GF. Yeah.
Yep.
For those people who have dietary restrictions, they have options for the sandwiches. How about for the baked goods?
For the baked goods, we always have a vegan or a gluten-free option. I even do sugar-free. I had some sugar-free chocolate chip cookies last week. We had a gluten-free sugar cookie. We always have vegan gluten-free chocolate-covered Oreos available. I had some gluten-free red velvet and funfetti cake slices.
Really? You can do those. That's great.
Oh, yeah. My vegan gluten-free cookies and cream cake is to die for.
Almost better than the regular,
Oh, it's amazing.
All-purpose flour kind of?
Oh, yeah. Everybody always orders that one. They're like, you can do cookies and cream? I'm like, yeah, vegan. Oreos are vegan, and then I get the vegan gluten-free double stuff Oreo. So.
So what about people? Can you do it? Can you do a special order? Sorry. Can you do a special order if someone has really severe dietary restrictions? So let's say someone is gluten, dairy, and sugar-free. What would you make for someone like that?
You can do a cake. You can do a cookie. Basically anything I can adapt. Like the cake pops that I'm going to do this week for the soccer balls are all dairy-free.
Wow, you have quite a repertoire of things to offer to the public. And I don't know if you guys caught this, but she's only been open since mid-March of this year. So this is hot off the press here for Amy's Cakery. You guys, you should check this place out. Check out all of her baked goods. She's at 21A Furnace Street in Danielson. You'll find her on Facebook and Instagram. Still working on that social media thing, so don't get discouraged. Still look for her and find her. And you have any closing comment? Anything you want to say?
No, I'm always open to anybody's ideas. We even do.
Ooh, you take suggestions.
I do. And we're
wow.
We're also going to bring back this week the adult cookie dipper, which I call it Dicky Dipper.
What is that?
It's a phallic shaped sugar cookie with a thing of frosting with it. Instead of a cookie dipper, it's a.
All right. Well,
those are by request only. You have to say the secret word when you come in. They're not on the counter for kids to see.
Is there a secret knock on the door or anything secret handshake or anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
You just have to give me the Dicky Dipper.
All right. Good to know. Thank you, Amy. Amy Birdsell for being here with me. I'm Ruth Hartunian-Ellenbaugh. I'm signing off here on Good Company WILI.